is Satfire with the League of Geeks, and I'm here to talk to you today about and look at the Star Wars and the Power of Costume exhibit that is opening today at the Denver Art Museum. This was a very fun experience, a very fun tour that we were given to see the exhibit. They had interactive setups and scenes, such as one with Darth Maul and two Jedi fighting him. There was the costumes that appeared in the movies, which was really awesome because the little scene had a little pad that was interactive that you could push, and when you pushed it, the lightsabers would light up. So if you have friends, you can each stand on one panel and push them, and it looks like you're a part of it and you're about to battle, which is kind of awesome. They also have the lightsabers there, which is really great. Some of my favorite costumes that I saw that I was fanning over and freaking out over was Qui-Gon's, which was Liam Neeson's character, and Obi-Wan Kenobi's, which was Ian McGregor's character, which those were some of my favorite Jedi, so I was really freaking out over seeing these. I don't know if they have all of Padme's costumes on display. I'm pretty sure they do, but they had some. I mean, just to see them up close was just amazing. I mean, just the embroidery and the time they took the and all the time they took with the delicate details that were under dresses is just amazing. This exhibit, if you love costuming, you need to go see this exhibit. It's just awesome. Another one of my favorites was the Slave Leia, which I've seen cosplayers cosplay it, and when you see the pictures, the cosplayers get it exact, but when you see the actual garment, they don't even come close. Just the color and the way the fabric moves and the way it lays on the mannequin that they have it on. If you're a cosplayer, and especially a Star Wars cosplayer, you have to go see this exhibit because, I mean, I'm not saying you have to get it exact, but I know there's people out there who love to get it exact. If you love to get it exact, you have to go here and see this because the costumes, I have not seen a costume that has come close to the way the fabric lays and the color, and in the film it just looks not that great as when you see it in person. It's actually really, really way cooler in person. I mean, this exhibit is not only for sci-fi geeks and Star Wars fans, it's also for fashion design students and just fashion design in general. If you love designers, if you love making clothes, if you love fashion, this is an exhibit for you. I mean, because they have areas set up that look like sewing work areas that have pattern making equipment and stuff that looks like you would be pattern making there. They have the ABC papers and the oak tag and the finished patterns and the muslins, and they just have walls of swatches and a wall of thread and little areas that look like there's you're just about to get to sewing. It's just an amazing experience because being a fashion design student myself and being in fashion, this was awesome because I was so familiar and I just loved it. And oh my god, the lighting that they put on these in this displays and the lighting and the way they just position them just make them look amazing. One of my biggest fan memories, because my other one was seeing Qui-Gon's costume and Obi-Wan Kenobi's costume, but my other one was seeing Han Solo's and the Wookiee's costume. Those were great. Especially knowing that that's the costume that Harrison Ford wore to be Han Solo. It also kind of feels like you're going through time, and because they have the costumes from the first movie, which was released in 1977, and they have the new costumes from 2015 from The Force Awakens, which is Finn and Rin's costume, which is like so awesome to see, and it just, you don't have words to say how, especially when you're a fan growing up with these movies. There's really no words that I'm having a hard time speaking because it's just that awesome. I mean, there's so many fan moments. It's overwhelming, but it's great. They also have the display area where they have R2D2, BB-8, and C3PO, which is awesome because it feels like you're meeting your favorite actor. Because come on, it's C3PO. That's actually C3PO who was in the movie, and BB-8. Sadly, they can't beep or talk like they can in the movies, but it was just great seeing them. They also had Padme's wedding dress, which in the hearing thing they give you to tell you the facts and stuff, they actually gave a fact that her wedding dress was actually an old bedspread, because they had looked everywhere for fabric that would suit somebody like her, who would do her justice. Just before you were leaving, they had Darth Vader and Yoda. Darth Vader's costume was really awesome, and one of the fun facts that I was listening to was that his suit isn't actually totally black. It's actually almost gray, because I always thought it was totally black, but if you look at it, yeah, it's a lot of gray in it, because they couldn't get the black to send out on film, so they had to put gray in it, which is kind of really awesome and a fact that you wouldn't think about. I highly suggest this exhibit if you're a Star Wars fan, even just a sci-fi fan, or just a cosplayer, a fashion student, a designer. This has something for everybody, and you just come out. I mean, you'd think it's just a Star Wars exhibit. It's just costumes. It's not. I mean, some people. I heard my friends say this, that it's not that fun or great. But for me, being a fashion design student, I was like, it would be for me. But when I go into it, I can see, no, it would be great for everybody. It just leaves an impact on an inspiration on anyone who goes in, especially with the fact that they have the concept arts on the wall. I loved it. If you have to see this once in your life, because you would really miss out. It's just, I don't know. I just don't have words for it. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoy this. Thank you for the people who give us the opportunity to do this, and it was just awesome. You guys are amazing. Everybody who put this together are just great. See you next time. This is Davida Sapphire signing out. Goodbye.